Well, there has been a huge traffic build-up on the Tema Motorway following a demolition exercise by the Tema West Assembly. The assembly has demolished over 1,000 wooden structures along that stretch. The area kiosk estate is home to over thousands of squatters along the motorway. JoyNews' Matilda Womega was there.
It's been a chaotic morning here as squatters along the Tema Motorway have been facing off with officials from the Tema West Assembly. This afternoon, more structures are going down.
Instead of the treatment, and we say, oh, 3 days and treatment, the 3 days is too short for us to vacate a property. So the treatment, they should come to us so that we can move by treatment, we will all relocate.
They said they've been doing this almost all the time.
No.
When they give you notice, you say you move,
no.
You don't move. That's
no.
how come
no.
they had to take this
no.
exercise.
No.
And you agree with me that this place, it doesn't belong to you.
No.
So if the government wants its land back, it is just proper that you peacefully move out of the place.
No one is owning this land by force, or no one is autonomous on this land. Okay. You understand me? No one is autonomous. The reason being that whenever they want power, or whenever they want something from us, they come to us, they speak to us like a human beings, but after, they are now treating us like animals. You know what I mean? Our current member of parliament, Carlos Ahinkram, he came here. Our vice president, he should look at my face very well. Baomia came here.
Baomia came here to do what with you?
They came for politics.
Baomia came here
to
do campaign here.
For campaign. Baomia came here for campaign. So if today they came here and they promised heaven and earth, and all the affordable houses are there, where can we do? Why should we be in our own country? Why should we be in our own country and they can provide a place for the middle or the last class people to even do a renting? How much is my pay and how much do you want me to rent right now? And then they are now treating us like an animal.
Ahano se enye wasasi a untimi nto ade ensi so.
Hwa enti unim mama hwa ye pam cho. Mo hwa mo ankasa no hwa mo hwa ye japa.
Metimo ase.
Mo ase amaye. Enti hwa se bibi kakra mo ma embre de kakra bi keke. What I say, you be no yakatale back. Madam.
According to him, there's been no notice to them to move from this area. So they are surprised by this action being carried out by the Tema West Assembly. And they're asking for more time. Precious, how long have you been here?
Less than 8 months now.
8 months? Yeah. You are quite new here.
Yeah, 8 months.
How did you get here?
It was last 8 months, and I was here, and they came. That this land is the quarrel between the government and one of the soldier man. And truly, the TMA people, they came here, and they informed us that they give us up to 1 week. But the 1 week, they say the government land, and this land is for somebody. And the person, after they can't do the destruction there, we call the man, and the man gave us 3 months. That's September ending.
3 months.
Truly, this land is for government, but government sold this land to a soul man. He was here 3 days today, and he gave us 3 months to vacate from the land.
They said 3 months.
As for destruction of that place there, we accept. But as for this place, no notice. What is not notice? Not notice. If you can see, so many kiosks here, there's no notice on it. But yesterday, if I did today, there's a soldier man here and 2 TMA man, and they said they are coming to do destruction on the government land. Here is not a government land.
Here is not a government land.
Here is not a government land.
How long have you been here? What is your name?
We are here almost 8 months with this.
8 months. You are quite new here. Where did you come from before you settled here?
The time we came here, the soldier man is a line. So start a project. This is a project. But I said if you should stay here. Other things to say high tension, don't see wire. But the landlord said, okay, I'll help you guys finish. But I give you guys 3 months.
So we are aware for 3 months. Even I can't lie you, yes, there are plenty people tell the thing. They don't say that 3 months. If you down about that 3 months, they are taking a line fee for every month. They are taking.
How much do you pay?
People have been paying. Some people have been paying 15 CD, 20 CD.
I pay 30.
Every month.
Every month. Surely.
To be frank, we are suffering too much.
Boy, what is our
salary? How much is our salary? You pay land fee, 300 Ghana cedi a month. They are paying you 2.5.
2.5.
Electricity bill, water. When you cheat, you pay. See, look at what is happening. This land is somebody in land. It's not a government land. This land is not a government land. But see what is happening over here. Government. But when we say we are president. Maybe you say that what is it doing now? Look at what you are stopping for.
What are they going to say?
I'm at work. Look at how I run camp. I'm from work. I didn't finish the work. I run camp. Before I come, my teeth are spoiled. Who going to pay me? Who is going to pay me? They're selling 17 million. 17 million before you buy one kiosk. And government know this is the end of the government land. If they are talking about the high tension, we understand. But as for this land, this very land, no notice, and no, they are not waiting for the people to back out their things. How many people?
These are angry squatters along the Tema Motorway. They are angry that they haven't been given enough notice. According to them, where they have put up their wooden structures is not part of government's land. We are yet to speak to the assembly to get some more clarity on this exercise. They are asking that at least they should be notified. They should be given more time so they can move their properties, so they can move their families safely to a different location. But that hasn't been done.
Those are some of the squatters. They're being moved from their their kiosks on the motorway stretch. Ahead of works at the Tema West Assembly, Engineer Vincent Kwashi has been justifying the operation.
They receive a directive.
From?
A directive from above.
From where above?
Well, I could, let me say, we had a directive from the National Security.
Okay.
That, you know what has been happening on the motorway.
What has been happening?
It has to do with, the garbages around the motorway. Pedestrians try to cross the motorway, and day in, day out, they are being knocked down, right? And so, all the MMDAs who have boundaries within along the motorway were given directive to clear garbages, structures, temporary structures, things that does not befit the motorway. Okay. As you can see right now, there's an extension works which are being done. I believe you are aware that the motorway is being extended. Yeah. So it is upon this directive that the assemblies within the motorways have started work. Ayawaso works started, yes, and then we have followed, right? And then before this exercise, we actually did a lot of sensitization. As you can see, what has been ascribed on the temporary structures being demolished, a lot of work went into it. And when it was about time for us to take action, we came again, we gathered them, we spoke to them.
When last did you do this?
I think it's about a week or so. I think about 2 weeks rather, yes. We came and then we spoke to them. We made them aware of the fact that where they are is not good. Even if you look at what is happening there, you can see high tension there. The building regulations speaks against it. It talks against the high tension. Now, should there be any heavy rain with thunderstorm and others, this tender, the possibility of the tender trying to pull somebody out is great. And this can cause a lot of problem. I believe you've seen some of this on social media, somebody trying to, listen to a call.
Engineer, before you go on, I want to understand the exact motive for today's demolition. Does it have to do with criminal activities, the refuse being dumped on the motorway, or it is because these people are illegally residing on government property?
Specifically one, it has to do with the fact that they are under high tension, which is against the building regulations. 2, the fact that they are squatting along the motorway, it doesn't beautify the motorway. 3, the activities as they have settled there, the activities they do, the garbages, they don't have any social whatever, talk about washrooms and whatever. So all these things, all these things comes along the motorway. And day in, day out, we have to come and then organize things. The environmental people have to come and then, evacuate all these things out. So it is up, and plus directives, as I spoke about.
Directives from the national security.
Yes, as you can see, on our stretch, we have the crossing where the cars usually try to turn to the other side. We have taken an initiative. The first day, what we did was that we tried to dig trenches along those places, such that no car would be able to just cross to the other side. This was the first action we did. And then, again, we came back here again. The day we came, we did something we call partial demolition, right? That was not actually the day that we intended. It wasn't the day that we intended to do the exercise. It was, we did it partially, just to also allow them some time to take some of their belongings out.
And you said you did this 2 weeks ago?
Yes, we did it 2 weeks ago.
And how many days notice did you give them to move out of the place?
Talking about the notice, we started way back about a year ago. If you can see, the indications are on the temporary structures that we are demolishing, the dates and whatever, they are evidence enough for you to see. Yes. And so when we did the partial demolition, seriously, it actually yielded positive results, because day in, day out, we're monitoring, and we saw how people started moving their things out. So as I'm speaking to you now, majority of them, I can say that close to about 50% have moved out.
How many structures did you pull down this morning?
Well, the structures here, to tell you the truth, they are more than, they are close to about 2,000, 1,500, 2,000.
Structures?
So, yes, the very first day, for the partial demolition, we tried to do about 20, right? And then today, which is the D-Day, our object is to make sure we clear everything within our stretch. But as you can see, it is not even possible that we could even finish, even with 4 machines. We brought 4 machines, as you can see.
Where are they coming from?
The machines, yes. 4 machines, and even with 4 machines, we are still not able to. So you can see the quantum of this thing here.
How are you going to sustain it? Because you do it, you leave, you will come back.
Please, sustainability is a key thing. And once you are talking about sustainability, what we do, we did same at the Casaprecon Coca-Cola stretch. And what we are doing as a form of sustainability is monitoring day in, day out. Our development control team, try to pass the place to see if there are people there. If you happen to see 1 or 2 containers that are coming, we quickly demolish it. Yes, we demolish it.
I've gone in there, I've checked some of the structures that have been pulled down, but I realize that some are not directly under the high tension. Some are far away. Some are very close to the Dominion church. I see the structures very close to them. Do those structures, are they also marked as illegal settlements for you to pull down?
The regulations provide that before any structure is put on any land, right, the structure must obtain permits. So in this regard, we have 2 types of permit. We have the temporary structure permit and the permanent permit. The temporary structure has to do with temporary structures, not in quote, these ones that it has been turned into
wooden structures.
Yes, has been turned into self-contained that people are. It is not good for human beings to live in such things. I believe you will not yourself, you will not be happy.
Matilda Wamega followed that report for us.